Welcome back. Silent Achiever put her hand up as a stayer of the future when winning this year's New Zealand Derby. Kiwi Bred caught up with her owner breeder, Kevin Hickman.
Christchurch businessman Kevin Hickman took small steps into racehorse ownership over a decade ago. He is now taking giant strides in the New Zealand breeding industry. The proud owner of boutique broodmare stud Valachi Downs describes the challenge of breeding thoroughbreds as the unsolvable puzzle. But last season, a couple of those pieces fell into place when Hickman bred and raced Group 1 New Zealand Derby winner Silent Achiever.
The fillies in front, Silent Achiever, a length clear from Rockton Pop and Carrick, and then Chikarita. She's too good, she's a beauty, and at the line she won the Derby.
Hickman's venture into breeding began when he bought and developed his scenic Waikato property, Valachi Downs. He purchased broodmares from throughout Europe and Australasia, including Doull mare Winning Spree, who would eventually produce Group 1 winner Silent Achiever.
Picked her up at a dispersal sale. I think paid about $12,000 for her, which was amazing, and it's sort of really a theoretical purchase. Doull mares, I think, are always going to be gold in the foreseeable future. And she has a fantastic tail line. She's from La Troyne, Black Helen, one of the great bottom lines in the stud book, really. And so I thought we stole her, and I think the first foal was another chance taken, and he's won, and he placed third in the Group 2, and the next one was Silent Achiever, so we sort of struck a wee bit of gold there.
The offspring of Winning Spree is described by Hickman as fairly ordinary. He chooses not to get caught up in physical type, but rather focusing his attention on the genetics involved in breeding. This theory led to the mating of Winning Spree to Waikato stud sire O'Reilly.
Well, I think with Doull, he gives a lot of guts and a lot of stamina to horses, and you need a wee bit of sharpness there often, I think, to get the potential. So O'Reilly was a really good candidate, I think. O'Reilly's great to breed to because he has female lines in the outgo, and he has ruler, which frees up all your Northern Dancer sort of male, what we call roadblock sometimes. So he's always good. He had a lot of speed himself, but he puts stamina into his prodigy as well. But I thought that was an ideal cross. It's very well sex balanced theoretically. I'm a bit of a theorist. It comes across very, very well as a really nice mating, and there's 3 lines of Knight's Daughter in the cross as well. There's 2 in Doull's pedigree and 1 in O'Reilly, so that's always interesting to me. I'm always very interested in the mare side.
The result of the mating was Silent Achiever. The filly was retained by Hickman and sent to Cambridge trainer Roger James.
She wasn't a stunning type, but she was a nice horse, and we didn't take too much notice about her. We thought that she would be a good staying type. We felt that Roger was the right person for him. He's patient, and he's done very well with the staying horses. So we sent her off there, and we didn't hear a lot for quite a while, except for just the normal wee things. And then one day Roger rang up and said, "I think you've got a very, very nice horse here, and one day she's going to be something special maybe." And at that stage I'd phoned him, I think, and had mentioned, what about any chance would she make the 1,000 guineas, which is a race I'd like to win, sort of thing. So he put me off, and then about 3 months later he rang up and he said, "I think she's arrived now." So, and that was probably in November, and she raced, I think, in December was her first race.
Wider out, Sing for the Sun, Silent Achiever down the outside, but at the 100 metres it's a 2-horse war. Alberton Prince still in front. Alberton Prince is going to win it, second at the line. Oh, flashing at them late, Silent Achiever on the outside, that's in a photo.
That sort of told us that we had something special, because she's her usual sort of dropping out the back and leaving herself about 100 and something metres to pick up in the straight, and she very nearly did it in that first race, and and we knew we had something for a real turn of foot then, and just sort of got better really.
2 lengths away, Silent Achiever is starting to stretch out down the outside. Shuka in front of the 150, coming after it here, Silent Achiever strongly now. Shuka, Silent Achiever, in behind them Lady Cravan, Silent Achiever. The filly's got the lead short of the line and she'll win the championship stakes. Sacred Night the leader, here comes Ocean Park, following him through a Silent Achiever. In behind these then we've got, guess what, Ocean Park made the lead. Silent Achiever about to come off his back now. Ocean Park and Silent Achiever, they drew clear. I reckon the filly's got him. She has. Silent Achiever, brilliant win. Here comes Silent Achiever down the outside. Carrick's coming after them with Shuka, then Travolta. Through on the inside, Mr. Shares and Tilda. Silent Achiever, she made the lead at the 200 metres, a length and a half clear from Carrick. Shuka's winding up late, and then Travolta. But Silent Achiever, here's your favourite. Here's your favourite for the Telecom New Zealand Derby next month. And she's a beauty, Silent Achiever. Here's Silent Achiever, and look at Carrick right down the outside. Now getting out Sorella. Carrick raised up, Silent Achiever. She's got a fight on her hand. Rockton Pop is running on there. Chikorita, the fillies in front. Silent Achiever, a length clear from Rockton Pop and Carrick, and then Chikorita. She's too good. She's a beauty. And at the line, she won the Derby.
I think you dream about winning a Derby. I've travelled over to England for about the last 7 years to watch the Derby over there in the Oaks, and certainly the sort of races that you'd like to win. But it's not easy, and you have to have a bit of luck as well, or a fair bit of luck really. I get as much thrill out of breeding a horse as I do, you know, racing it. I'd like to build families, and I think this is an ideal opportunity to try and build around that family, and if we can keep breeding and expanding it, I think we've got that family back again to a certain degree with Silent Achiever, so it's up to us now to try to maintain the rage a wee bit.
Winning Spree has since produced a colt by Saki Secret, who sold for $30,000 at this year's sales. She is due to foal at No Excuse Needed, and later in the year will return to O'Reilly. And sticking with impressive females in this week's Dunstan Pedigree of the Week, we take a look at the Telegraph winner, Guiseppina.
Group 1 Telegraph Handicap winner Guiseppina has rejuvenated an underperforming Penkaro stud family. While Group 1 2000 Guineas winner The Puka appears in the second dam of the pedigree, Guiseppina has undoubtedly been the star of her breed in recent times. The sixth foal of Success Express mare Valachi, Guiseppina had shown she was superior from the first time she trialled, when jockey Michael Walker told breeder owners Peter and Philip Vella that they had uncovered their next good one. A tendon injury meant it took longer than anticipated for Guiseppina to shine, but when she again emerged, her class shone through, and she has been a regular in the winner's circle since, each time with James McDonald in the saddle for trainers Stephen Ramsey and Julia Ritchie. By former Highview stud shuttle stallion Johar, Guiseppina's dam Valachi was twice a listed winner for the Vella brothers, who have long established themselves among New Zealand's elite breeders with a formidable broodmare band. Further back in her family, Guiseppina's great-granddam was New Zealand Oaks winner Devonte, while also in the distant pedigree is a Group 1 West Australian Oaks winner. This week's Pedigree of the Week is brought to you by Dunstan Feeds.
That's it for another episode of Kiwi Bred. Join us next week when we return to Wellfield Lodge to discuss Alamosa's success at this year's sales, and we talk to Sam Williams about the family-operated Little Avondale stud.